Tuambia your first season in Zambia ilikuwaje?
The first season as it is ilikuwa challenging sana because kulikuwa na issue with the language barrier, kulikuwa na ile issue lazima work hard, impress wa accept as one of their own. Kulikuwa pia na hiyo issue mimi mgeni nimetoka Kenya, so my mind was not at all settled first of all. Because nilikuwa nafikiria what if the deal doesn't go through, what if things don't work out. So I can say it was challenging, but I kept working hard. And above all, now I believe I'm slowly getting used to the Zambian league and the Zambian culture.
Ulikuwa unasema ligi ya Zesco is a bit na tafadhali naomba bloggers wasikumisquote ati umesema ball ya Zesco ni fiti kuliko ya Kenya, because ni kama nakuanga mengoja watu waseme hivyo. But well, umesema ball ya Zesco at least teams na respect contracts. But on the technical side umesema pia uko expect ball ya Zambia ni very fast, which is something I've heard from most Kenyan players in Zambia. But apart from that, what is different from Zambian football and Kenyan football?
I think the major difference is how they carry themselves on and off the pitch.
Okay, can you explain what you mean by that?
The players that are here, Zambian players, on the pitch, they better fight with each other, because wao wanataka result, liwe liwalo wanataka result. But I think ball yetu ya Kenya, sorry to say, and I hope I won't be misquoted, I think kuna ubeste, kuna some degree of friendship in the field.
Okay, in terms of?
In terms of even ile mtu amefanya makosa unataka kumwambia. So hapo mi feel ni kama sometimes our own players from Kenya wako na ile ubeshte fulani, huwezi ambia mtu fulani, but huku as long as you are in the field you have to do what the team requires, whether you are Ian, whether you are Jeff, you just have to do what the team requires.
And Red Arrows being a military side, what challenges did you pass through as a civilian? You know, it's always not easy for foreigners to play in other countries, but now this is a military side. What are some of the challenges that ulipitia before they accepted you, one as a civilian and two as a foreigner?
The challenges for Red Arrows kulikuwa na major ilikuwa ni kama to make friends, because this was a military team, Jeff, and most of them have been together for 7, 8 years, 9 years tops. So me being a foreigner and a civilian, even ukienda place mtu unaenda do job ya mtu, definitely kutakuwa na ile resentment kidogo. So we were 6 foreigners at first. Out of the 6, we were all signed, but now you find the first season, because it is a military team, there are some form of resentment, Some players will say, no, this one is not better than me, this one is better than me, stuff like that. But I think that was the biggest challenge, was to get accepted by them as one of their own and that you're playing in their team.
Okay, and you, after first season, now you became a regular. Once you settled the second season, ilikuwaje kwako?
The second season was, I think it was my best season outside Kenya. Kwa sababu the second season, that's how, saa usha settle, kila kitu ina flow. So you just give in your best you do your best, and I believe it is my best season in Zambia so far. My second season at Red Arrows, it was so amazing.
Na kurudisha sasa kwa boli ya Kenya, umechezea AFC, umechezea Posta, but now hebu tuelezee, even before you started playing for these two clubs in the Kenyan Premier League, tupatie tu a brief history of your journey in football in Kenya.
My journey in football started at Ruiru Prisons. Pale kulikuwa na Green Berets. Sasa mimi nilikuwa nachezea Green Berets Youth. From there tukatoka tukaenda shule. Nikatoka nikaenda from primary nikaenda Chavakali. From Chavakali kacheza school games kidogo. From Chavakali nikaenda Strathmore and Mickey Weche was the coach back then. From Strathmore came Admiral Mombasa.
Yeah.
Nikaenda Admiral nikacheza 2 years. From Admiral Posta came calling, and as I said, you don't close the door when something good comes calling. So Posta came calling. The then team manager wa Posta alikuwa anaitwa John Terry.
Bado ndio TM mpaka sasa. Yeye ni lifetime TM wa Posta.
Yeah, so alini contact, tukaongea. Yeye ndio alinisign Posta actually.
Yeah.
Posta was and is still such an amazing team to me, because I believe my growth as a footballer and as a person, as Posta has a big hand that it has played. So from there nikaenda FC. Yeah, then from FC, that's how I found myself in Zambia.
Kuna mtu aliniambia nikuulize, now you played for Red Arrows, which is a military side, but kuna mtu alikuwa ananiambia Ulinzi walikuwa shakupatia paka service number, everything had been agreed, but then ukawazimia simu. Unaweza describe nini ili happen, because all indications are that ulikuwa ujoin Ulinzi?
Ni kweli ilikuwa ni join Ulinzi, yes.
Yeah.
But now before the morning, on the night, just before the morning that I report to Eldoret, yeah, I spoke to my mom and my uncle.
Yeah.
And unajua saa zingine wazazi huambianaga ukweli.
Si saa zingine, mara mob.
Yeah. So my mom asked me, are you sure you want to play for Ulinzi? Nikamwambia, nikakubali, nikasema Ulinzi ni timu poa, nataka kwenda kujoin. But later on, she sat me down and asked me, what do you want to become in future? That same question really changed my mindset about joining Ulinzi. Kwa sababu ningejoin Ulinzi, there are some things, yes, naweza kubaliwa kutoka, but unasikia unaweza kubaliwa kutoka, mara uresign job, mara there were a lot of issues that I didn't feel it was worth a move.
Okay, and most of the people tell me that you are very close to your mother. One, I'm not sure if he's in the forces, but that's the indication that I get. Can you describe the type of bond that you have with your mom? Because I've heard from various sources that you are very close to your mother. What sort of a bond do you have with your mom? Is it just the normal mom-son bond, but you're even asking him for career guidance, yet you are over 18? What role does he play in your career at the moment or in your general life?
I think the bond is the mother to son bond, but is a very strong bond, because I really feel like she has helped me from when I was a young boy. She has always been there. She talks to me, and I talk to her anytime I have a problem. Like the first season I came to Zambia, there were some games I wasn't playing. So I called my mom and I asked, do you think it's possible for me to come back home? Then, because here I'm not playing. What she advised me was that if you quit, you're only weakening yourself. So she gave me the oomph to like do my best and push myself to work hard. And I'm so happy that actually I've got a mother that understands football, because at one point she was the captain of the Kenya netball team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so she really understands sports in general, and I'm so blessed to have her.
Yeah, so before we proceed now to the tough questions that I'm sure you're prepared. Leo manzi niko na malebo hapa. Kuna swali nataka kuuliza hapo watu wenye wako keen. Unajua roho natafuta tu mahudi, lakini pia kuna makofia, kuna hoodie hapa pia. Courtesy of our sponsors Mozartbet. Kuna t-shirt hapa yenye mdema akikuja kutembelea hapo kina Charlie Blackman. Mdema kuja kutembelea unampatia t-shirt ya kudozi. Kuna pia hoodie ya white. So mkuwe keen. Mkuwe keen hapo ndo tu swali shortly watu wajibu. So your time at AFC Leopards was, I don't know what was going on, but kuna time huko unatokea zoezi. Kuna time nasikia ulikuwa na allegation ni sijui. Kuna time nasikia watu walikuwa wanasema badala ya kuja zoezi watu kwa zoezi wanasema wamekuwa na Nyayo Estate tukijaza mat kama donda. Really, what was going on? What was going on at that time? Why mbona ulikuwa nakani kama huja settle kabisa?
First of all, Jeff, FC ni timu poa, si timu mbaya. Na my time at FC Leopards, mimi nikienda FC ilikuwa like I had already made up my mind to play for FC Leopards.
Mm-hmm.
So Jeff, the first few months things were going on well.
Mm-hmm.
Then at some point I got tired. I'm sorry to say this, but I got tired of FC Leopards because in my heart, I felt like there were issues about tribalism and all that. All this came about from the fact that we lost to Gor Mahia 3-0.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I was the goalkeeper then.
Mm-hmm.
So the then head coach, Stuart Hall, after the game, called me and told me how they called him at night, telling him that Andika should be the one playing. So it really got to me, and I just thought to myself that no, that's not the best way to go about things. So missing training, I used to wake up and I asked myself, what am I going to get out of it? Mm-hmm. Then my answer was tribalism. I just couldn't believe what I went through that time, because you even meet people in town. They're even telling you you are bribed so that we can lose to Gor Mahia and all that. But Jeff, I asked one of the fans a question: who in this world enters a field to lose a game? Who enters a war to lose a war? It's never possible for you to go into a war that you are going to lose. Mm-hmm. So I used to take my time off. I did a lot of soul searching. But as they say, in every difficult circumstance, there's always a positive outcome to everything. So meanwhile, as I was staying home, mm-hmm. I was actually planning on what to do next after FC Leopards. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The issue of mi nilikuwa donda nini. Yeah, tuko na matatu, yes.
Yeah.
Tuko na matatu, yes. Niko na mabeshte wangu wenye wanafanya kwa hiyo mat.
Ni matatu yako ya familia ama ya mabeste?
No, ya familia.
Okay.
So kuna time hapo maybe utanipata kwa mat nimekaa nao, but haikuwa ati ni kama ati mimi ni donda. Nilikuwa tu nakaa nao, yani ile for the fun of it. Nothing more.
Yeah, but looking back, they say to be a footballer lazima uwe na strong mentality. If you're playing for a big side, iko na wase wengi wanaifollow, especially losing a derby. Hakuna mtu utaka kulose derby, which is the biggest football game in Kenya. And they say to succeed in football, lazima uwe na nini? Lazima uwe na strong mentality. Utatukanwa hata kwa grao, even from the pitch, hata watu warushwa mawe, wachezaji paka wanafuatwa kwao, wanatukanwa, wanapigwa, even family members, not even yourself. Probably you are very young then, uko umezoea vitu kaa hizo. But looking back, do you think you should have handled it better? And what lessons did you pick from all that?
Looking back at the scenario that unfolded at AFC Leopards, I think by then I knew that I had to be strong mentally. But I just didn't know how strong I was until it happened to me. So I really say like FC has taught me a very big lesson. And that whole incident that happened after losing the derby, I was low at that time. I felt like okay, why can't I just go back to school and stop playing football? But then again, I saw that this is the talent that God gave me. I didn't ask this talent from God. Like God just blessed me with it. So from there, Jeff, I learned how to be strong mentally. And I believe even where I am right now, it's because of my mental toughness. So I can say I really learned a lesson from all that.
Who do you think played a very big role to now, after all that happened, who played a very big role in helping you settle back at AFC Leopards, now giving these good performances, get noticed to even now make a move to Zambia? Nani alikusaidia sana now settle back to the team and now, just focus on the game and kuperform poa? Nani alikusaidia sana ukasettle FC baadaye?
First of all, apart from my mom, I can say Coach Webo, Lawrence Webo, the current goalkeeper trainer. By then he was at Posta, but he used to call me every single day. I can say Webo na Coach Kamau, the former Posta Rangers coach. They used to call me. Kamau used to even meet me in town and tell me, no, you need to put your head down again, start working, and you never know. And credit to the two, because they played a very, very big role in me.
Okay, now looking back during your playing days in the Kenyan Premier League, I'll have to ask this question before I forget, because it's a question I get mara mob sana. Ni striker mgani huo mwenye unaweza sema alikupatia hard time sana Kenya? You can mention 2-3 strikers wagani walikuwa nakupatia hard time sana Kenya, and whoever you mention, give a reason.
Striker wa kwanza alikuwa ni Agwanda.
Kwa nini?
Agwanda ni bully. So you never knew what to expect of him. And he had speed back then. So anaweza bull defenders around, then he can also beat you at speed. Then wa pili alikuwa anacheza Sofapaka tena, alikuwa ni Mburundi.
Mgani huo?
Ni Faustino, siwezi kumbuka jina, but when we were playing Sofapaka ile Go TV final, he scored me a goal, and I really knew how good he was, because I was watching him and I said, this guy is good. Then watatu alikuwa ni Medi from Gor. Yeah, Medi was just a brilliant striker.
Huyo wa Sofapaka, just taking you back, unamaanisha nani? Abdul Razak Fiston?
Yeah, that's the name. That's the name. Abdul Razak. Yeah, he was a good striker.
Na Medi Kagere, why Medi Kagere?
Medi Kagere ni mlithal kwa sababu he can run, he can hold the ball. He has a very good timing and positioning himself. He has a very good timing and position. So you never knew what to expect of him. Maybe he's shooting, maybe he's passing. You just couldn't defend it. You just couldn't find it easy while defending him.
You've played for Posta. You've also played for a couple of games for national team for AFC Leopards. But you spent some time at AFC Leopards. So ndakuuliza swali AFC Leopards. Umecheza, umekuwa defended na defense line tofauti at AFC Leopards, but na si ati utakuwa una disrespect wachezaji wengine, but ni madefender gani wakiwa mbele yako ulikuwa tu na amani, unajua hii game itakuwa fit, sitasumbuliwa sana whenever they were there you are sure that you will be safe at the goal line? Just name the back four wenye ulikuwa mkiwa nao kwa game, unajua tu hauna wasiwasi.
Full back 2 kulikuwa na Christine Mwanzo. Tulikuwa namuita kama Nzo. Then 4-5 kulikuwa na Shitu na Njoro. Then full back 3 kulikuwa na, let me just remember the name. Sijui mbona hiyo jina imenipotea, but anyway, there was a good fullback 3. Yeah, but the defense was good. That defense was good. It was perfect.
What are some of
I'm just trying to remember the name of the fullback 3.
But what are some of the memories that you have of playing in the Kenyan Premier League? Si ati ni kitambo sana. But what are some of those good memories that you have? Probably a couple of games, a couple of good moments that you remember about the Kenyan Premier League.
First of all, I can remember playing in the derby. I've never experienced such in my life. It was amazing. It was amazing. Though we lost, but
derby moja
Gor na FC. Yeah, it was a memorable thing because the fans were there. The crowd was lit. It was just amazing. Then the second fond memory I have of playing in Kenya is with Posta when we reached the GoTV Shield Cup final. I really think we deserved to be there at that particular moment. So I really take those two as a real highlight of my career in Kenya.
Who are some of those players that you think players maybe you played against, or you were on your side, that you think probably deserved to play at the highest level, probably even outside the country, but probably wako manage kutoka for one reason or another? Just in the Kenyan Premier League, just now down in the Kenyan Premier League.
Yeah,
just on the top of your head,
Yeah, I can say the first one was Pascal Ochieng.
The defender.
Yeah. I really wish we can roll back the years for him. He's a very, very good defender. And on top of that, he's a good gentleman. Then I think Kamura.
Robinson Kamura, yeah.
Yeah, Robinson Kamura. Yeah, he's also a quality player. And I believe sooner or later he'll come out of Kenya. Then there's one midfielder from Posta. He's called Joseph Mbugi.
Capello.
Yeah, Capello. Yeah, he's a talented midfielder. So I really wish that things can work out and maybe they can join us over here.
Okay. Now, looking back when you were growing up, when you I was told you were once a striker. What informed your decision to switch to now a goalkeeper?
Jeff, ni ukweli. Nikianza ball pale Ruiru nilikuwaga striker. Those days kulikuwa na ule jamaa alikuwa anaitwa Luis Figo.
Yeah.
Nilikuwa na enjoy kuwatch Luis Figo. So at one point in our team we had Evans Wandera. I know you know him.
Yeah.
So Evans Wandera was the goalkeeper in our team. Then he was called Boli Kampita Chobo. So from your Chobo, coach wetu akamuuliza, Wandera, do you want to play ama unataka kwenda home? Akajaa mili akatupa mkono, akaenda home. By then Jeff, nakwambia tulikuwa tushakimbizwa. Sasa mimi nilikuwa number 7, nilikuwa nacheza kama number 2. So alipoenda coach akauliza, nani anataka kushika? And mimi nikasema nipatieni nijaribu. Hiyo time hata hakukuwa na gloves. So my main worry was mtu akipiga nduki itakuaje? But from that day I really found it enjoyable being a goalkeeper than an infield player. So baada hiyo kujaribu, baada hiyo game moja kitu ikaniambia wachana na huku ndani kabisa. Then coach mwenye alikuwa na hiyo timu yetu aliniita kando akaniambia kitu. Kaniambia, najua in Kenya there are so many players, infield players. Be a goalkeeper and one day you'll come and tell me.
Who was that? Unaweza kumbuka jina yake?
Huyo coach alikuwa anaitwa Coach Sunday. Sasa nickname tulikuwa tumempea, tulimpatia alikuwa anaitwa Grado. So from there akanichanua akaniambia niaje wewe achana na huku ndani kuja ukuwe keeper. And I think I developed an interest in that sport from that day. Kwa sababu from there haikupita like even 5-6 years tukaenda ile hizo makopa Coca-Cola what. So from there things ikaanza to flow.
Okay. Now do you think that was the right decision for you to make? If you are not a goalkeeper, do you think you will still have made it to play as a striker in professional football?
I think at that moment it was the right decision. Though I was very young, because right now I can reflect on it and say that that was the right decision. Jeff, you never know. Being an infield player, it requires a lot of energy, a lot of dedication, a lot of hard work. And you know, Jeff, you can be an infield player. You get someone who's better than you.
Yeah.
There's no way the coach will leave the player who's better than you outside and pick you. So I can actually look at it from my time right now and say that that was the best decision because, who knows? Maybe I could have even stopped playing football by then if I was a infield player.
Now, also looking back at the past, ni watu wagani hao unaweza sema wameplay a very big role in your career that ukikatu chini unasema wenyewe kama sio mtu fulani yenyewe singekuwa mahali niko sahi kwa career yako ya ball. Just narrow it down to your career in football. Who are those 2 or 3 individuals or 4 that have really played a very big role in your career so far?
I think majorly there are 4. Wa kwanza ni Boni. He's my idol actually in Kenya.
Boniface Oluoch.
Yeah, Boniface Oluoch. He's a good guy. He's a good goalkeeper. Then wapili ni Webo.
Okay, before you go to Webo, of course umesema you look up to Boni, but amecheza role gani? Is he really close to you? Unaweza tupatia maybe inside information, amecheza role gani kwa nini? Kwa football yako?
Mimi naweza sema Boni uko close kwangu. And I think the role he played was the one where we were with him in the national team camp. And he gave me a brief story of himself when he was in Rwanda.
Playing for APR.
And for APR. And it was actually a good thing to like sit down with him and talk to him. Because he told me how he was being treated in Rwanda, how tough life was there. But despite all that, he still kept on going. He believed himself. So I think that his story actually inspired me to do my best and never to give up.
Okay. Now, who else? You had mentioned about Webo.
Yeah,
By the way, Webo ana watch hapo msalimie. So mpatie shout out. Nimemuona hapo kwa comment sana.
Oduki, niaje? Yeah, Webo was a mentor. Apart from him being a goalkeeper trainer to me, he was a mentor. He also played in Rwanda. He played for Ryan Sports. He told me how he went there, the challenges he faced, vitu alikuwa naona, vitu mob sana. Alikuwa anani mentor even the simplest of things. Because back then tulikuwa wote job poster, so unaweza pata kuna sometime unaamka utaki kwenda job.
Yeah.
But yeye alikuwa ananiambia, Ian, there's life after football. Whatever small poster has given you, that is life. That is life security. So he played a very big part in my growth because he was a mentor to me.
Okay. Even before you go to the next person, because you said umesema kwa nne, you mentioned a very interesting thing that ulikuwa poster when goalkeeper at the same time bado kuna job. Even before I ask my question, ilikuwa job aina gani? What were you doing?
Nilikuwa niko registry department kwa HR.
Okay, so at the registry
so ndio wase ulikuwa ukiandikwa job, tunachukua faili yako, tunaiprepare.
Okay.
Yeah, tunaweka records za poster, employees wa poster zikuwe on track, up to date. That was my work.
I remember kuna staki kutaja mchezaji jina, but nakumbuka kuna mchezaji alisign poster na akapelekwa I think department ya loading ya kuload mizigo kwa gari, and ilikuwa very difficult for him to balance, ukienda zoezi tena umerudi kufanya job hard, na umesha spend energy yako yote kwa grawa asubuhi, na kuanga hard sana, na kwa football ya sasa mtu afai kubalance, sika kitambo tulikuwa unaweza balance job ndo main thing, then unacheza ball kama just ya kujibamba. How difficult was it for you to balance the two? You are working as a footballer at the same time bado unafanya job. How hard was it for you? And just give us inside information. Ilikuwaje even for your teammates? Probably you are lucky ulikuwa kwa registry department. Probably kuna wengine walikuwa wamepostiwa kwa department yenye wanafanya job physical sana. Ilikuwaje? Just give us inside information.
Jeff, it was quite challenging. Kwa sababu at first tukiandikwa job poster tulikuwa tunaandikwa kama casual workers. So utapata msee maybe tumeenda kama mmetoka Nairobi, mmeenda kama Kikuyu kudeliver vitu, mnarudi mnapata tena kuna van nyingine inafaa kuwekwa mizigo iende places fulani. By the time unafika field ndio umechoka, uko drained. But Poster had a very good ambition with the team, especially the team manager, Terry.
Okay.
We spoke to Terry. We told Terry that one thing has to be done, and that was to either put us in the offices or tukuwa tunaenda ball na 20 job. So in the first days ilikuwa ni ball throughout. Tulikuwa tuna train morning and afternoon. Then Terry akaenda akaongea na the HR anaitwa Mr. Tonui. Akaongea na Tonui, then Tonui akasema no, all footballers have to be in Nairobi region. So sisi wote tukajipata maybe kwa ofisi moja mnajipata mko kama mafootballer watano. Workstation nyingine wanajipata wako wasita. So it was easier. From then it was easier because tulikuwa tunakam job from 8 to 12. 12 tunapatiwa kama break ya 2 hours. Tuna rest kidogo, tunaenda tizi, from tizi tunaenda zetu home. But I think we really managed to balance between the two because from there, working from 8 to 12, no one complained. But I believe it was the will of the players. Kwa sababu pia unajua Posta wanakupatia life security, so huwezi tamani kucheza na security yako.
Yeah, ni kweli. So you mentioned about Webo. Who are the two others?
The two others are there's Matthew Otomax. Ota.
Yeah.
Ota ni cartoon ndio. But ukisikia ukikaa naye chini atakuambia life lessons, real life lessons and situations that he has gone through. So mimi tulikuwa naye pale under 23, akaniambia tukakuwa naye pia national team, senior team. So every day he used to talk to me before and after training. He used to talk to me to tell me what to expect in the world of football, what to do in the world of football. So, and one day we were together and he told me, Ian, do you know you are going outside the country? And I was like, no, why? So I can show what to do when I'm outside the country and what not to do when I'm outside the country. So Ota was just alikuwa ni kama God sent. Yeah.
Who else is the final person?
The final person, of course, is my mom.
Okay, I was waiting for that. Yeah.
Yeah, she really speaks to me about everything concerning football, everything concerning life. Yeah, and I'm just grateful those 4 people are still alive and we talk to them.
Okay, now we'll now chat about your life in the national team. You've not had very many caps, but I remember kuna time Arnold Reggae alisema you are the future of Kenyan goalkeeping. How does that make you feel?
First of all, Jeff, I'm very humbled when I read that from Arnold, because I usually speak to Arnold. There's just a brief. There's a time tulikuwa game huku Zambia and we lost, and I was feeling very low. And I talked to Arnold. Actually, Arnold inspired me, talked to me. Yeah, so from there, I usually feel like I'm so grateful for he talked to me in a way that nobody else did after that game. He talked to me, he advised me, encouraged me. So I feel that my time in the national team, though I don't have very many caps, but I'm grateful for the little that I get. Because the little that I get, it's all about learning. Every day it's a learning process in the national team.
You've also played in an era where we have had a couple of good goalkeepers. But recently ukipata hiyo chance, slowly it seems like you're now becoming the first choice national team custodian. I'm not the coach, but I'm seeing recently you started getting more caps. Do you feel now time yako imefika ya ku grab your position, ama do you feel you still have some more years, maybe unataka learn the ropes? Of course nilisikia Reggae akisema ana come back, which is a good thing. Probably you'll learn even more from him. But do you feel now the time is right for you now to grab what is rightfully yours as the first choice national team goalkeeper?
Jeff, first of all, there's nothing to grab. I usually believe that every day comes with its own negative or positive things. So I feel like when I'm in the national team, it's a one step at a time. One game at a time. If I get a game, I do my best. If I get another game, I do my best. Then from there now, I can actually say like, okay, maybe I play 10, 15 matches for the national team. Okay, now I can say, okay, now I think I'm the first choice for Kenya. But even as of today, people call me Kenya One and all that. No. I'm not the Kenya One. Let somebody else call himself Kenya One. Me, I'm just Ian. I just want to do my best and give them the chance, one game at a time. So yeah. Then definitely when the time comes now, yeah. So I'll say, okay, now I'm the Kenya One. But as of now, no.
What are some of those memorable games that you've played for the national teams and zenye unakumbukanga even to date?
First of all, nakumbuka game ya Egypt.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Matasi got injured, but God had a plan. We don't know. God had a plan. I think it was one of the best games I've played for the national team. Then the other one I played was in the Rwandan Peace Cup in Rwanda. Actually, it was like the first game for the national team, for the senior national team, that I felt like my nerves were absolutely gone. But
why is it so?
Because I've never played. That time there was the likes of Cheche, Devi, Big Vic alikuwa.
Yeah.
So nilikuwa naangalia say hapa mbele yangu naona, am I the one playing with these guys? Then it was my first game for the national team outside the country.
Yeah.
So it was, unajua kitu ya kwanza mtu huogopa. So kulikuwa na ile tension fulani, but Kapi Mugabe aliniongelesha akaniambia, just do your best. Whatever happens. So meanwhile, as the game grew, as we grew into the game, I felt confident enough. Then from there, I think everything just worked out. Yeah.
Any other game that you remember from the top of your head?
I can remember the recent one for Togo. Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't keep a clean sheet, but it was a good game. It was a good game in front of the home support. It was a good game. I can say I played well, to me. So yeah, I enjoy that.
Okay, again, I would like to remind guys that manze kuna hudi hatari hapa. Manze nasionangi mademo akijibu maswali. Hii hudi ya white machali hataki kuichukua. Na ni hudi poa sana, so madem na encourage. Kama unajua Charlie hapo, Charlie Blackman, Azizo, ambieni madem zenyu wajibu maswali bana, wapate hizi hudi za white. Watu wa kwenda Reggae after COVID, kuna ngepa zenyu hapa za para. Unajua pia yeye anapenda Reggae sana. By the way, just before nulize swali za stories za Zesco. Nimenotice unapenda Reggae sana.
Yeah.
How did you start loving this music? Just to ask you a question out of football, because I'm also a very huge Reggae fan, but I've noticed that you like sharing those inspirational quotes from Reggae artists, Maramob, na pia videos zako za Reggae. How did you fall in love with the music genre?
Mimi nilipenda Reggae through my mom's brother.
Okay, your uncle,
Yeah, that's my uncle. Huyo jamaa alikuwa anasikia Reggae kuanzia asubuhi mpaka asubuhi. Hakuwa anachoka nayo. So from there I started like getting used to it. Yeah, that's how I fell in love with it.
Who's your favorite Reggae artist?
Peter Tosh.
You know, coincidentally leo nimekuwa nikisikiza Peter Tosh sana. Manzera kuna concert yake fulani ya 1983 nimeiona leo mara tatu. Acha after hii show ndakutumia uisikize. What is your favorite song from Peter Tosh?
They are like two. Kuna Kechi Shubi.
Kechi,
na kuna
Shubi.
Yeah, na kuna Glass House.
That's got a good collection.
Yeah.
Anyway, now hebu tuambie movie yako ya kwenda kwenda Zesco will happen. Najua ilikuwa controversial. Kuna maagent hata wanasema uliwarusha kidogo, au kujua ilikuwa listukia tu imehappen. But on your end, move yako ili happen aje, as in nani alikuwa amekuscout and were you looking forward to this?
First of all, Jeff, move yangu ya kwenda Zesco, at the back of my mind when I was at Red Arrows,
Yeah.
I knew at one point or the other, before I leave Zambia, I had to play for Zesco United. All my energy, all my focus was put in a way that I want to go and play for the champions. They're a big team in Southern Africa, very big. So I had trained everything in me to do well and get a chance to play for them. Yeah, their coach scouted me, but at that point, Red Arrows were not willing to let me go. I could have made the move maybe after my first season, but Red Arrows were not willing to let me go. And I thought moving from Red Arrows to Zesco after my first season was a move too soon, because I had not yet gained enough game time at Red Arrows. Yeah, so I was actually the one, apart from Red Arrows refusing, I also delayed the move a bit. But after Red Arrows, after my contract with Red Arrows ended, they tried to negotiate again another contract, but I felt like now is the time to go and play for Zesco. Yeah. Then on the issue about agents wanasema niliwarusha do. You know, Jeff,
that was Ujawarusha do. That was a passing comment just to break the ice. We will stick now to just your move to Zesco. Now you joined Zesco. You know, of course, there's huge competition for the number one jersey at that club. It's a big club, totally different from Red Arrows. Imekuwaje? I mean, so far imekuwaje? Did you encounter any challenges in settling down? Of course, umepata wa Kenya huko. You seem now to be more happy. He move first season. I mean, first few months imekuwaje kwako?
The first few months of my time at Zesco was like topsy-turvy. Though I was playing, it was topsy-turvy because I joined Zesco when the team was going through a rough patch.
Okay.
So when you join a team when it's going through a rough patch, everyone is expecting a lot from you. Meanwhile, I believe like maybe some people forgot that the team is not only the goalkeeper, but we are 11 of us in the field. So, but we worked around it. We worked so hard to remove the team from the rough patch and everything. Everyone, including those who maybe have not played since I came. And the fact that my Kenyan mates are here really made it good, because they helped me in settling down. They helped me in telling me the way the team wants to go, what the team expects of me, what is required of me when I'm representing the team. So it is actually a memorable thing. It's a happy thing in my heart. I feel so happy that I joined Zesco, and the fact that I joined Zesco, there are also some of my Kenyan teammates who are with me. So we just keep on pushing each other. So yeah.
Ian, now it's almost 1 hour since we started. Time imeenda sana. Tunakaribia kumaliza, but leo watu walikuwa wasema, unajua Kenya huko wanasema tunapiga paka luta. Watu wa Reggae. But pia kuna curfew manze, lazima as you can see I'm in the office, so I have to go home after this. But I'll ask you a few more questions before we finish. Who do you look up to in your footballing world? Who are those probably a few goalkeepers that you really look up
to? Actually, I look up to Dennis Onyango and Ter Stegen of Barcelona.
Why the two?
I really love I really love how Ter Stegen plays. He's so confident with his feet, his hands, his reflexes are good. Then for Dennis, I think I'm an African also. So
Yeah.
if he's the Africa best, so I have to look up to him to
Yeah.
be able to motivate myself to get maybe anywhere near him or even surpass him.
And in the Kenyan Premier League, who is that one goalkeeper that probably, you are a goalkeeper as well, lazima ukumwona probably a few special talents. I'm sure you still watch Kenyan football.
Yeah.
Who are those two or three goalkeepers that you think people should watch out for, and probably why? Or even one, when you do from the top of your head.
There's that Wazito goalkeeper, the young one, Bixente or something.
Bixente.
Then Bixente na kuna huyu wa Kariobangi Sharks. Come on. Kuna keeper wa Kariobangi Sharks. I think the two, because of their age, I believe.
Mwenye ako national team, mwenye alikuwa ameenda
mwenye ako under 23 national team.
Manze boli imekawia, mimi nimesahau jina yake.
I believe because of their age, they are.
You mean Brian Buire, right?
Buire, yeah. Because of the age of the two, I believe they'll be good goalkeepers. Already they are good.
Yeah. So what next for Ian Otieno? You're already at one of the biggest club in Africa, but unajua pia age iko side yako. Nini una plan wenye unaweza sema probably in the next 5 years nataka kujipata Manchester United, kitu gani hiyo, I'm not saying you say Manchester United, but kila mtu akona path yake kwa life. Wewe unataka nini, unataka happen kwa life yako, hata si kwa life, kwa career yako yenye unataka unaazimia ifanyike in the near future?
Me in the near future, I believe and I think I'm working hard to get myself to play in any European country. Maybe play the Champions League or Europa League in the near future if God permits me to go to Europe. But if God doesn't permit me to go to Europe, then I'd love to play in the PSL. I think it's a good league.
Is it for specifically which team in the PSL and or which
Sundowns.
team?
In the PSL, I think I'd play for Sundowns. They're a good team.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll give you the chance now to give us your parting shot. What should fans expect from you? Or even before that, who are those several coaches that you think have played a very big role, apart from, of course, Webo, you said Otto Max, but now coaches at club level that have played a very huge role in your career and would like to give a shout out to?
First of all, I'd like to thank Ghost, Coach Ghost. Yeah, then I'd also like to appreciate the effort that Coach Kamau made and Coach Zico.
Okay.
Yeah, and the fact that now I got a call up, I can't forget to mention the national team head coach, Coach Kimanzi. Thank you so much for giving me a call up to the national team. I'm humbled.
Okay, now your final parting shot, unataka kuambia fans zako expect nini, and probably your friends in Kenya, just your parting shot. What do you have to say?
I think what I can say for now is that they should stay safe. Yeah, with all this coronavirus going on, they should stay safe. Keep safe. I still need them because without fans, football is boring. And to the passionate fans of Kenyan football, I'll keep on working hard. I'll do my best. If given a chance again to wear the national team jersey, please come, support the team. And I believe we shall make them proud, very proud.
Before we go, coach Automax ameadmit kuna game fulani huko Alexandria, Egypt. I think ilikuwa game ya under 23 mlikuwa mmeenda na yeye.
Yes.
Au kuanza anasema alipatia Boban chance na anasema ameadmit alifanya mistake angeanza na wewe because Boban aliingia baridi. What do you have to say about that?
That was the decision of him as a coach.
Yeah.
But I think iko kwa DNA yetu maze. Sisi Kenya, any Kenyan team tukipatana na Egypt ama tukienda kucheza Egypt, sisi kuwa na phobia fulani. We have that phobia. So Messi has blame Boban. Maybe pia mimi ningekuwa in that situation, it could have happened the same thing that but that was solely his decision. So I was just patiently waiting for my chance, and I believe it did come, though we lost to Botswana or the qualifiers, but it did come, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it to the very end.
So Ian, tumemaliza show ya leo. Uchiweda manze, leo ni mwana umejibu swali. Pia kuna dema anaitwa Lilia amejibu swali. Have your hoodies. I'll also select a few more winners probably tomorrow once I settle down. But Ian manze, mimi nashukuru sana kwa kukubali kwa show yangu, and I wish you all the best in Zambia, also in the national team and in your life in general. Keep safe and hopefully I'll see you soon.
I'm humbled.
Yeah, pass my
you
regards.
You too.
Pass my regards to to Calabar, and all the other Kenyans over there and your teammates, and inshallah tutapatana ukikuja Kenya.
Yeah, I'm humbled. Thank you so much for inviting me on your show. It was a good show, a good catching up to do.
Okay, shukran manze, tuonana baadaye.
Safi. Wow.